to open the state's theme parks, and that includes Disneyland. County officials have asked the state to allow the park to run. Company Disney responded, saying it has taken a science-first approach to reopening its parks worldwide.
Well, Thanksgiving is now less than 50 days away, and during the pandemic, gatherings will be, of course, much smaller. Well, so grocery store owners and farmers are adjusting, planning to stock up on smaller turkeys, and they're still expecting 40 million turkeys will be eaten this year. That what isn't eaten is likely to end up in sandwiches 4 days. Well, Sister Act 3 is in the works. The View co-host Whoopi Goldberg recently revealed they are working diligently to make the new installment of the nostalgic 90s comedy happen. She revealed the news to James Corden on The Late Late Show. Goldberg starred in both Sister Act and Sister Act 2 as Dolores, a lounge singer who goes into witness protection as a nun. One of my favorites.
Fun. Well, the first and only vice presidential debate of 2020 is in the books. Coming up, the highlights, takeaways, and the moment causing a lot of buzz. Plus, the COVID-19 outbreak at the White House. The number there, mayor, is stepping into the ring. The former de Blasio aide who is announcing her candidacy. Eyewitness News is coming right back. But first, of course, we've got the live midday 48 degrees for lows. So bundle up this evening. We'll be back.
It's New York Lottery's numbers at win for midday time for Thursday, October 8th, 2020. Being observed by KPMG. I'm Anna Liquorette. Now here's today's number. The first ball up is 1. The next is 7, and the last is 4, making the midday number 174. Tomorrow's Mega Millions jackpot is $60 million. And now win for the first ball up is 8. The next is 5. The next is 7, and the last is 6, making the midday win for number 8576. Thank you and have a great day.
With Amazon Prime Day a week away, other retailers are trying to compete. How you can cash in on some big deals when Eyewitness News at noon returns in 90 seconds.
Raymore and Flanagan has the solution for your best sleep yet. For a limited time, get a free adjustable base with the purchase of select mattresses. A free adjustable base can help improve your health. And with the best mattress brands and prices, your budget too. Try your new mattress at home and rest assured with our comfort guarantee. Plus, with free adjustable base today. Shop now at Raymore and Flanagan.
If stress worsens your digestive issues, try new Align Digestive De-Stress. It combines Align's probiotic with ashwagandha to help soothe occasional digestive upsets, plus stress that can make them worse. Align Digestive De-Stress from the pros in digestive health.
Instantly clear everyday congestion with Vicks Sinex Saline Nasal Mist. For drug-free relief that works fast. Vicks Sinex, instantly clear everyday congestion.
Violent crime victims often feel powerless and voiceless. So Laura Ahern became that voice for 30,000 victims in New York, creating a leading organization helping crime victims get the services and justice they deserve. Working hand in hand with law enforcement to make our communities safer. In the state Senate, Laura Ahern will work to reform police training, not defund it, and defend women's rights against the partisan Supreme Court. Everyone has the right to be heard. Paid for by New Yorkers for a balanced Albany, not expressly authorized or requested by any candidate, candidate's political committee, or any of its agents.
Now, New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Our top stories this afternoon. More schools and non-essential businesses in certain parts of New York City are closing because of a spike in coronavirus cases. 33 more public schools and 61 buildings closing today. These new closures were just announced 12 hours before school was set to begin today.
Today, Connecticut moves into the third phase of reopening. The new phase means increased capacity indoors at restaurants and libraries, up to 75% now. Amphitheaters and racetracks can operate at 50% capacity outdoors.
Hurricane Delta is churning toward the Louisiana coast, where it is expected to make landfall tomorrow. The National Hurricane Center says the Category 2 storm is about 400 miles south of Cameron, Louisiana. A hurricane warning is in effect from High Island, Texas to Morgan City, Louisiana. Hello again, I'm Candace McCowan.
And I'm Lauren Glassberg. David and Charlene are off. Now to the vote 2020. Last night's first and only vice presidential debate has a lot of people talking.
Yes, there were some heated moments, but overall it was calmer and more substantive than the presidential debate last week. CBC's Rena Roy joins us live from Washington with more. Rena.
Well, Candace and Lauren, after last week's presidential debate, a lot of people watching were, of course, relieved to see more civility and more substance, as you said, with less interruptions. This morning, we did get word that the next presidential debate was supposed to be virtual, but now it appears both of the candidates are backing out.
Sitting 12 feet apart, separated by plexiglass, Vice President Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris faced off in their first and only debate. With the White House a hotbed of COVID-19 infection, the coronavirus pandemic took center stage.
The American people have witnessed what is the greatest failure of any presidential administration in the history of our country.
President Donald Trump did what no other American president had ever done. And that was he suspended all travel from China.
The moderator also pressing the vice president, who is the head of the coronavirus task force, about what appears to have been a super spreader event at the White House.
It was an outdoor event, which all of our scientists regularly...
It likely won't be widely available until several months into next year.
If Dr. Fauci, if the doctors tell us that we should take it, I'll be the first in line to take it. Absolutely.
Though less fiery than last week's presidential debate, there were multiple interruptions.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I have to
I'm
weigh
speaking.
in. Joe Biden...
Your campaigns agreed to the rules for tonight's debate. I'm here to enforce them.
Both candidates dodged some key questions. As for next week's presidential debate, the Commission for Presidential Debates announcing a new virtual format, with President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden participating remotely with the town hall audience and moderator at the venue. Trump telling Fox News today he's taking a pass, calling the virtual debate a joke.
No, I'm not going to waste my time on a virtual debate. That's not what debating's all about.
Biden's campaign says he's looking forward to speaking directly to the American public.
And now, just a short time ago, Biden's campaign says he was ready for a virtual debate, but because the president backed out, Biden says he will now find a place to take questions from voters instead. The Commission on Presidential Debates says it made the decision in order to protect the health and the safety of all involved in the debate, and neither campaign was consulted beforehand. Rena Roy, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Candace? Rena, thank you so much. Well, Mayor de Blasio's former legal counsel and top advisor is announcing her candidacy for the next mayor of New York City.
Some will say I don't sound like past mayors, or look like them, or think like them. And I say, yes, I don't. That is the point.
Well, Maya Wiley will formally announce she is entering the mayoral race during an event today at the Brooklyn Museum. She'll receive her first endorsement from State Senator Michael Gianaris. Wiley is one of at least 3 women with experience in the city's government expected to run for mayor.
A U.S. appeals court upheld a federal judge's extension to the census deadline, which is October 31st. The judges maintained the stay on shutting down the count early, as the Commerce Department sought to do. The Trump administration asked the Supreme Court to put an immediate hold on the injunction. And we have posted a link at abc7ny.com/census that takes you right to the questionnaire. You will also see answers to the most asked questions about the census. This afternoon, ABC7NY is holding another Vote 2020 Your Voice town hall on getting out the vote, voter registration, and other important things to know ahead of this election. Eyewitness News anchor Sade Betarinwa will host a panel of